Welcome back to CBH4K, and this is Electronic Arts, or is better commonly known as EA, being bought out. So, before we begin, I'd like to first say thank you so much for stopping by. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of it. Okay. Electronic Arts. I'm going to leave the link to this in the description. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but, just get the general idea. Electronic Arts, the maker of video games like Madden, NFL, Battlefield, and The Sims, is being acquired by an investor group including Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund in the largest private equity fund buyout in history. Now, this was a surprise to many people that Saudi Arabia would be even interested, but I think some people kind of concluded somebody would be bought out by a outsider country, another country's financial people. I don't know how to put it, but they would be bought by foreign interests. I'll say it like that. They would be bought by foreign interests. One of our gaming companies. We didn't know which one, but EA. That's massive. EA was the least of them. Like, if you gave people a list of game companies you thought would be bought out, EA would be probably the last one. But, to be perfectly honest, Veilguard did not sell well. It did not sell well. And I don't think Mass Effect sequel was going to do well either, so yeah. The investors, who also include a firm managed by Jared Kushner, President Donald Trump's son-in-law, and private equity firm Silver Lake Partners, valued in $55 billion. Now, that is all very interesting. So it's not completely bought by a foreign interest. It still has some fingers in our pie, but it's very complicated and very let's say unusual for something like EA to be bought like this. I didn't think EA was in that much trouble, but honestly, I've been thinking about all their bad games they've been putting out and their bad reputation, and that starts to add up after a while. It's not cheap, and Ubisoft has been very public about their problems. Well, I don't say public, but everyone's noticed their problems a lot more, and EA just sort of snuck up on everybody. Yeah. The deal far exceeds the $32 billion price tag take a Texas utility TXU private in 2007, which had shattered records of leverage buyouts. Okay, PL will be sold over its existing investment company. The investors on player gaming market since 2022, taking minority stakes in most scale public video game publishers. Also, purchased the company's made its intentions to scale gaming arm. Xavier Group Clear deal would represent the biggest such move to date in distance. Yeah, so by the looks of it, the size of the video game market is attractive to larger investors in recent years. Yeah, again, I thought somebody would buy them out, would buy a game company out, but I didn't think it would be EA that fell. Annual interest is only beginning to emerge. That you wrote bookings by Dude, this per share suggested plan. It's also going private, so it's no longer be on the market as well. EA shares rose after jumping 15% of possible. Began to circulate it. Okay. All right. Well, U.S. Like if you said maybe something like, heck, even if you told me Steam or Valve was going to be bought out, I would probably be like, what? Like that was the only one that I would believe would not be okay. If Epic was to be bought out, I would believe that before EA. But EA, Well, actually, no. I think here's the thing: Epic has made their own store, and they haven't gotten revenue from it yet. But given time, that could be as big as Steam. EA has made a laundry list of bad decisions over the years. Ugh. I think it all started to catch up with them. Plus, the Saudis was like, "Yeah, we want that. Give me," and there was not much anyone could do to stop it. So yeah, it reminds me of the acquisition of. Well, not the acquisition of Ubisoft's failing. But again, while we heard a lot from Ubisoft and their problems, EA sort of had it in the background, and people have been upset about this all online, saying they sold out. But look, at the end of the day, it's a company, it's a business. They don't owe you any explanation of what they're going to be doing. Should this factor in what you buy? Well, it depends. Do you think they're going to make better games, or do you think they're going to make worse games? Honestly, I can't blame people for being too upset with Will. I know what they're really upset. They're really upset that they're going to lose their woke stuff in it, and I think a lot of people have been saying for some time you need to tone that down. And they were laughed off and told they were racist or something else, bigoted or something like that. But I'll point to this situation right here and just say, you could have reduced it 70% almost, and still had like a decent amount in it, and still made money off of it. Now, the Saudis probably going to reduce it to zero, to it's like basically nothing, and you're going to not have any of your political statements in it or beliefs mixed into it. Instead, they're just going to have what the Saudis view as profitable in it. And, well, you have no options now. They took that power away from you. If you had compromised earlier, you would have had something going forward. But since you didn't compromise, you're going to get nothing. You can't get too mad about that. That's just life, man. Oh well. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you could hit the like button, subscribe, and if you could leave a comment in the comment section, letting me know what you think of all this. Yeah, this came out of nowhere. I mean, it was building for a few days now, and then they just dropped it. Like there was rumors about it, there was talks about it, but it's apparently it's about to be official. If it hasn't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.